Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Dress to Quest. I am your wonderful lore keeper and myth weaver this evening, and tonight we're going to finally find out what happens at the Trial of Chiefs. Before we do, of course, we're going to give a quick shout out to all of our players, tell us who you're playing. We're going to go over some sponsors, and then we'll get right into it. So, we'll start tonight we'll go bottom right. So, we'll go with Humphrey.
Hello, I am Humphrey Wendell Wickham on every social media platform you could think of. I will be playing your residential gnome bard, Kelevar Cobblestitch.
All right. And hold on one second. I see something that's going wrong. Space. I'm gonna play around with some views.
Hey guys, Space. I will be playing your resident murder mommy, Benji Goldenclaw.
All right, that makes more sense. I think. Nope. Nope. There we go. Everybody's back to normal now. We're gonna go with Chris
Good evening, all. I'm Chris, and I'm playing Ginjack Wonderful, Human Life Cleric.
and Alix.
Hi, I'm Alix, and I am playing Aerwyna Dwin, Stars Druid, and Lunar Sorcerer. Also, just a giant pain in the butt.
Not wrong, but you know. All right, and with that, just for our new people here on stream, we do have some great sponsors. So our first sponsor is, of course, the sounds are made by Monument Studios. They have over 5,000 professional audio sounds that we use here on Dress to Quest, Tavern Talks, and other shows. Canadian Dice is our wonderful dice sponsor this year. Use Misfit 15 and you can go get your own set of dice and save 15%. And then, of course, if you are looking for apparel, and hopefully Dress to Quest apparel will add to this here soon, hop over to dungeongrandmaster.com and pick up your Misfits apparel there. All right. Well, if there's nothing else to be said, let's roll the video. All right. So, for those joining us today, the Northern Attitudes have been through quite a bit dealing with this rivalry between the Sky Tower clan and the Wormdoom clan. And after some confrontation between both, they've made their decision to side with the Wormdoom clan and protect the chief Olagai from the potential death of from Arn, the chieftain of the Sky Tower clan. They have prepared her with as much as they can and prepped her for battle. They've traveled. They've dealt with assassins and the rival clan trying to thwart their arrival at the Tower of Chief or at the Trial of Chiefs. But after a long, arduous journey, they have found themselves standing in this massive crater inside of the mountain known as the Trial of Chiefs. Inside there, you can see that the rocks are about 100 to 100 50 feet high on all edges of this mountain, kind of going into this large bowl. Inside the bowl, there are 4 massive chairs standing at about 40 to 50 feet tall, stone, made out of stone. Each one has strange markings and runes that kind of go around the edges of each chair. Inside, you can see the blood of previous chiefs and battles that have happened here that have kind of scarred this cracked ice that sits here in the arena itself. As you approach, you see Arn standing in the far northwestern corner with 4 others, each adorned with strange relics, feathers, beads, and medals kind of strung around them in a ceremonial format. Arn stands, this massive Goliath, bulging muscles, stern face, and preparing for this battle. You do notice, however, that Arn is wearing something that he wasn't wearing before, a complete black gauntlet that sits on his left arm, and a massive sword that sits on his back. He's adorned as well with the chieftain's colors and adornments, making sure that he is prepared for this ceremonial combat. Ologai stands next to you all, and you can see somewhat of a representation of 2 different emotions: fear, but also acceptance, knowing that this could be potentially her last fight. She walks up to each of you and she grabs you by the hand and she just holds it with both of her hands out. She just says, "Thank you. You've done so much for our clan, and you're here to prove once again that we were not in the wrong for what we had to do." Niala and the others had to wait outside, along with, due to the amount of people within your party, as she requested that you all be here rather than her clan itself. She did not want to see others watch her fall. What do you like to do as this combat is about to be prepared?
I would just like to kind of get a number or figure out how many other opponents there are besides Arn.
Give me a perception check.
Okay. Eight.
Other than the represented ones that you can see from here, there seems to be only 4 others.
Okay.
Okay. Anyone else?
I think I'll go up to the clan chief and go, "All right, well, I'm just gonna give you a little bardic inspiration here for what's to come." And I begin a horrible rendition of "It's the Final Countdown." Because I cannot recreate it on this, I'm not even gonna try.
All right. With you saying that it's a horrible rendition of the Final Countdown, would you like to roll at normal with at disadvantage?
I'll probably just go with disadvantage because it's like, this is a culture I don't know. I'm just trying to fit in like Goliath terms and words I've heard in the last, like, I don't know, few weeks that we've been around them. Like, I'm just guessing.
All right. Roll me a performance with disadvantage, please.
I want to help Humphrey out if that's possible and give him a bit of juice from the Shantea.
Okay. So you do get a disadvantage, but with the blessing of the Earth Mother.
So that's a 13 for my roll.
You've picked up on certain words that you can kind of string together to add to this little ditty, but it's still your personality kind of comes through on this moment of solemn, like, danger, where it's a little more upbeat than you would have expected. And you get some raised eyebrows, but it's still, she sees the genuinity in it. Genuinity, one of those words. My brain's not working for that one, apparently. And she gives you a nod and a smile. It's a very soft smile.
Now I think about I should work at that later. It's like, you know what? I should make a final countdown as a funeral dirge. Ooh.
Ginjack or Aerwyna, is there anything last you would like to say to Olagai before she approaches the center of the trial?
How does her armor look? Like, does she look heavily armored, or does she look like she's comfortable without armor on?
Give me a perception.
Okay. That's gonna be 15.
She's wearing a lot of the armor seems to be more ceremonial than nothing else. However, she does have a pretty solid looking thick leather like breastplate on that are kind of over top or underneath robes, and you imagine she is trying to keep as much of a representation of how she should look while also keeping protection as she can.
Is she wielding a two-handed weapon or a one-handed weapon?
She is also wielding a two-handed weapon.
Okay. I think Aerwyna is going to give her guidance, the guidance of the stars.
Okay.
It's not a whole lot, because unfortunately she didn't prepare one of the spells that I wanted, but that's okay. I think we took a long rest somewhere and I forgot to add it. It's fine. But she'll give her the guidance of the stars, and she will loan her, even though she doesn't have a hand for it to use traditionally. She is going to loan her the ice shield that Aerwyna has. We don't know what he has in store, but it'll help. Any storm that you go into, it is best to go in with a little bit of extra oomph, even if it's a metaphorical one. And her shield does grant resistance to frost damage and is a +1 shield.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's what she can do.
You see something where she kind of takes the shield. She takes a piece of like pulls a piece of her clothing, like she tears at like the edges of one of her robes, and you can see her tying it to her arm. She's a larger individual, so shield she can kind of use more like a buckler, so she is going to wield it the same way she would. Now the downfall is going to come is she's doing this. Actually, you know what? Give me an insight check.
Okay.
See if you can see this response.
Sight. Okay. That's gonna be a 15 as well.
Okay. With a 15, you notice that she has actually like strapped it on, but you can tell that this is going to protect her, but at a cost.
Okay.
That she's doing it to honor you and your gift.
And if you don't want to wear it, you don't have to. Take it off and beat him with it. That's also an option.
She gets a very just excited grin as almost like youthfulness pours into her for a moment. And one day I probably would have, but a gift is a gift, and I'll find use for it during this battle.
And you can return it when you're done.
She gives you a nod.
Well, I wish I had something to give you besides a few blessings and a few kind words, but best of luck to you. And at the very least I can say is Actually, no, I won't say anything negative. Kick his ass.
Thank you, all of you. You've not only believed in our clan, but shown tremendous courage and self-sacrifice to people that you didn't know. No matter what happens today, you will always be part of this clan.
I don't say what I think. Oh, sorry, keep going.
No, and that she grabs the large mace that pretty much she has strapped to her side, and she kind of puts it over her shoulder.
I lean over and whisper to Kelevar, if we end up being like part of the clan, I'm thinking the first thing we're going to do is rename them from Worm Doom. So if you can come up with any good ideas as a new name, something a bit more upbeat, perhaps.
I can work on a couple of things, but my first thought was, if we're part of the clan, do we have to marry someone? Cause I'm small.
Well, don't let that deter you. I'm sure that when you're lying down, you're all the same height.
Okay, there's this thing called death by snoo stew. We'll talk about it later. Anyway.
You
It's not
guys know
something
that
that-
this is a very serious moment we're all having
Very,
here, right?
very serious situation right now.
It's just a bit of levity to break the tension, and
Like, I'm sorry.
It's
I
very
panic
severe.
when I'm uncomfortable, and I try to make jokes to lighten the mood. It's gotten me in trouble before.
It's got me in trouble before. As you all are talking amongst yourself, the two start to approach the center of the area. Bring that up, and then we'll bring.
I start praying to Shantea
Okay.
on Ogili's behalf.
As you do, and they approach the area, you see both of them pull out these ceremonial weapons or daggers, and they each slice a cut in their hand, and they walk to the corners or the chairs opposite of them. And there's this pace around as each one of them touches each of those chairs, and as they do, you can see the runes start to light up on all four chairs. Benji, I need you to give me a Constitution save, please.
Okay. All right. 16.
Your body starts to heat. You feel this sensation of warmth kind of crossing every pore in your body, on your skin, as if it's not on fire, but it's warm. And you look down and you can see those markings that you saw when you were in the ice caves many weeks ago start to form on your arms.
You mean the frost giant
Mm-hmm.
markings? Okay. I just put my is it going up my arm, or is it like
The markings are going all the way up your arm through past your armor.
I don't wear armor?
Or your
yeah,
pelts.
I got you. So I think I just kind of stand at the back of the group, as far away from Arnon as I can.
Okay. If any of you would like to, you can roll me a perception check to see if you notice that Benji has stepped away. Ginjack, your focus is more on Olagai and making sure that this and watching this ceremony. It's actually very religious, it seems to be. So you've got kind of this entrance of watching it. Aerwyna, on the other hand, you notice that Benji is no longer standing next to you. She's stepped kind of to the back end of this arena, and she's kind of resting on a rock away from everyone else.
I think Aerwyna is going to split the difference between Benji and the group. She's going to give Benji her space. Girl might need space, but we are also in the middle of maybe going to get jumped if Arn wins. So we might want to stick a little bit together. So she'll kind of put herself in between the two groups.
Okay. As the final chair is touched by each of them and they return to the center, there is a shimmer of light and what looks almost like twilight, like stars appearing on each of the chairs. It's this ethereal essence of blue and red, brown and white, each one representing a different form within itself. Everyone sees this other than Benji. Benji sees what this truly is. Each one sitting on a chair, a ancestral chief of the truth behind Goliath, members of the giant clans. The one standing at the north is a Jarl of lightning and cloud. The one standing at the east is a Jarl of fire. The one standing at the south is a Jarl of hill. And the one standing at the west is the Jarl of frost. You see them in their full adornment, standing at literally sitting in these chairs to the point where it actually looks like they're sitting comfortably in these 40-foot chairs. Nothing is spoken, but each of them sit there quietly. The rest of you see just this essence of color. A booming sound cracks within the sky as lightning cracks against one of the rocks, beginning the trial. Arn immediately rushes towards Olagai, making sure that he gets just the quickest of jabs in first, slamming that black gauntlet into her chest. And you see immediately her energy just pour away. She goes from being vibrant and excited and willing to fight for her clan to immediately just drained. You see each of the lights start to flicker and light up. An emotion of change happens as Olagai, bracing herself with that shield, slamming into it to the point where it's pushing onto her ribs itself as she's holding him steady there. I would like one of you to play Olagai tonight. All I need is a D10.
I think it has to be Benji.
Benji, yeah.
Yeah, it's gotta be Benji. Her favorite of her new children that she's adopted.
Someone's throwing down in hand to hand, and it's not me.
Right.
I vote for Benji too. Mm-hmm.
All
Benji.
right. Yeah, I'm down.
Benji, you will be rolling for the power that's being driven by Olagai. As I need you to roll a D10. Roll me a
Crossing
D10.
my fingers now. Hopefully I don't kill this woman.
Roll good.
9.
Oh, good.
After the slam cracks into her body, you notice that she immediately retorts bringing the shield up and swinging this massive mace. The slam into Arm. Arm brings down what seems to be, with a swift motion, the two-handed sword across his back and braces it, slamming into his shoulder. You can see both of them take this just endurance of blows back to back, one by one. Roll me it again, please.
10.
Olagai taking the opportunity to utilize this pressure and this push. She presses in with all of her might. You can see it's to the point where her muscles are starting to strain as she pushes on him, slamming him to the ground, grabbing with one hand and holding it down. And you can see the power of the giant starting to pulse through her as she brings the mace down, slamming into his chest. And you can see this as he spits up blood and it pours onto the floor.
So, let's go. Let's go. Okay. Now the D10?
Yes, please.
5.
Taking that opportunity, she takes another big slam into his chest. You can see the crater starting to build within as it dips inward into the cavity and cracks something. You see his eyes slowly start to roll slightly back into his head as he's trying to gain breath, trying to hold full. And he's squeezing onto something as tight as he can in his hand. Roll it again.
7.
With that, as he pierces that whatever is holding in his hand, you can see this burst of energy peer from him as she swings for a final strike to take him out, and he reaches up and grabs it with his other hand, pulling her down, and then with one swoop move, using the gauntlet to slam down onto her as well, as they're both rolling on the floor, trying to get control of one another and to get a gain in the battle.
Okay. That's a 1.
That last hit took something. Hurt tremendously as she struggles to push to her feet. Arn jumps up in this almost unnatural look to himself. I need everybody to roll me a perception check, please. The eyes of the stars seem to just be ever prevalent in Aerwyna tonight, as the rest of you are focused on keeping a track of what is happening on this between the two. Aerwyna, you can see almost like tendrils wrapping up behind the gauntlet of black, so they start to stretch up towards the elbow. For many people, it would look much like tattoos or markings, but you can tell that it's something much different.
While she has this moment where she's focused in on the gauntlet, what does it look like it's made out of beyond black?
Give me a perception check.
Okay. It's hard to tell from this distance.
Very
with a
hard to
7.
tell from this distance, yep.
Okay.
But you can definitely say that it's not something that you've seen him wear before. As he gets up, you can see he draws something from a boot, from a leather boot underneath him. You can see him grab a dagger, going in for a final strike, trying to take an immediate advancement into this battle. At this point, I want to ask a question. Do any of you do anything?
Can we?
Now, mind you, this is a trial of chiefs. There could be consequences if you interfere. Just giving that opportunity, though, as this is your game.
One moment, I'm checking my spells.
Sure.
All right, I'm all out of those. Nope.
with the spooky tendrils, Aerwyna is more apt to break the rules because she thinks that even if he did bring it in himself, there's something else going on. So Aerwyna's down, but she's gonna look at Benji like, we going or we staying?
Oh, Benji
Go
already has
upstairs.
Benji has her axe off her shoulders already. She's just like,
Okay.
you know we're going.
And you know I'm ride or die, so let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay.
Aerwyna's gonna prep heat metal for that gauntlet.
Okay.
And go ahead, Chris. You go first.
Aerwyna, did you share your observations about the gauntlet with any of us?
I don't think she's had a moment to like really.
This is a
yeah,
back
an
to back.
instinct. So she's going straight for heat metal.
All right, then I have nothing.
So
I'll just continue.
you're
to
heading
watch.
in. Benji, what are you doing?
I think I want to shout out to what's his name?
Arn or Olagai?
Aaron.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, do you think your husband wants your head back or your whole body? And I'm gonna.
Okay.
I have 40 feet of movement. I'm gonna run straight towards
All right.
it.
So you're saying it and then charging, or you're charging and saying it at the same time?
I'm saying it, then charging.
Okay. Hold that. Kelevar, are you doing anything?
I got one.
Okay.
So I'm going to cast message at him.
Okay.
And it's gonna be very simple. It's like dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow, dishonor on your whole family.
It's like that. What is it? Trying to remember the Monty Python. Shame.
A little bit, yeah.
I think it's from Mulan.
It is from
There's
Mulan.
Mulan on that one too, but they
Yep.
also do it in Monty Python, I believe. There's something else or I'm completely mixing it up, but yeah, it's a possibility. All right, so as you start to send that message into his head, you can see for a moment that he kind of is catching those sounds, but it's not really. Actually, you know what? Give me an Arcana check.
That's gonna be a 10.
You think something's being affected, but you're not sure. Okay. As you yell this, you yell that. I'm guessing you're yelling from the distance, but you're yelling to him.
So message has 120 feet, and it sounds like a whisper in the person's ear.
Got it. No, I was talking
In this
about
case,
Benji.
though, it's a little more of a shout.
Okay, got it. And
Benji is full on shouting,
Shouting.
running, and raging.
Okay, shouting, running, and raging. You see this moment where you do, and as you do, it doesn't just catch Arn off guard, it catches Olagai off guard. As he plunges that black dagger into her back as she turns to look at you. And she falls to the
Does that heat metal go off?
Your heat metal will reach as that happens.
Okay.
So he plunges that into her body, you run up with the heat metal and you're reaching for the gauntlet, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a give me either an acrobatics or an athletics check.
Okay.
To make sure, because since you're reaching for something that's kind of small, you've got to make sure.
Oh,
you get
it's
hold of it.
it has a range of 60 feet.
Oh, it's just a range heated.
Yeah.
It heats the item.
It's
Okay. Awesome. So as that happens, you can see that the light of the metal, but it doesn't seem to be affecting him.
Okay. Interesting.
What you do see, though, is instead of it affecting him, it's giving off this almost like smoke coming from the metal itself. And it shimmers a deep blue. And you see the same smoke coming off of the dagger as it's plunged into Olagai's back.
It's probably so. I think it's so cold that it's not affected by heat, is what she'll kind of like yell at everybody.
Roll me a history check, please. There we go. I'm gonna give you this option I don't know why I'm doing
Aerwyna-
this, but I'm being a nice GM tonight.
You are. She's not gonna know things though. Oh, maybe she does. 15. Aerwyna's learning.
You remember that there is a specific metal that, when affected by magic, sears in, or smokes. The same one that Nildar had, the same one that Snark had.
Okay.
Yo. Is this guy a part of? Oh my god, wait.
Yeah, let's get him.
Okay, so can I catch Olga as she's falling?
You're gonna try to reach for her instead of going after him.
Yeah.
Okay, that works. Yeah, you give me an athletics check. Athletic.
I mean,
I can do either.
I'm still raging.
Okay.
So
yes, you have advantage.
Which is horrible. I think that's the worst I've ever rolled. 9.
Wow. Well, the dice tell a different story, apparently.
Yeah.
As you rage, you can see that your body is moving faster than you were thinking. Your goal was Arn. But as Olagai starts to plummet, you realize that you're trying to shift mid-run. As you do, you catch a piece of that ice, because everything is slippery here, as you slide, and you almost slide past her, and you're prone about 5-10 feet away. And this is where we'll bring up the map, and we'll bring the team in, and we'll show you what you guys are looking at. Everybody here, everybody see. Oh, hold on. I'm sure I did this wrong. Yep, I did. There we go. Everybody see it now?
Yeah.
There we go. As you notice, upon approaching, though, as she falls, all 4 of these start to light up. And you realize one of 2 things. One, there is definitely somebody is angered, as a booming voice comes in giant towards this. Who all here speaks giant? No one.
I think Sturm was the only one that spoke that.
Stern was the only one who spoke giant. It says, years, millennials, since the trial has been disrupted, and dishonor has come for all giant kind. Challenges like this do not happen on occasion. The fact that the Goliaths have proven unworthy of this shows their arrogance. And you now see all 4 fully lit up giants. Storm at the north, Fire at the east, Hill at the south, and Frost at the west. Each one holding a different adornment. And we will go into combat. Ta-ta. Take out our one that is not. So they are currently unconscious of it. Do we not have unconscious anymore on this? There it is. Alright. Oops. All right. Aerwyna, with the seizing of the heat metal, you realize that something did not work. I need you to, but it's your turn as you begin this.
All right. Aerwyna was not expecting to go first. This is a weird day for her.
Or you can let Ginjack. It's up to you.
Oh,
You and Ginjack are going at the exact same time.
She'll go into her starry form.
Okay.
One moment. Starry form. Into her archer.
Okay.
And she will also use her action to summon the goodest boy, our favoriteest bear, Polaris, is gonna get dropped between him and Oglai on the diagonal away from Benji.
All right. Here.
Yeah, perfect.
Excellent. Hey, look, I'm reading minds.
Benji, you got a friend. To make life a little easier for you. And she gives him the command of fuck shit up. And is gonna have the bear attack.
So what does that sound like in Druidic?
Oh, it sounds like she's hyping up her bear in a language that nobody understands. It sounds like almost like when Dory says, like, does her whale talk, but it's Aerwyna in bear.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do a short skit on that on social media where you can do that for.
Oh no.
That'd be funny. Anyway, all right. So,
real quick, what color is your bear? This?
He is a starlit polar bear who probably missed. So,
dang, because I've got like a bear hood and like paws, but it's brown. So I was like, ooh, duet potential, but never mind.
16 to hit.
16 just misses.
Okay. Works for her.
I made 2 constructs there by accident on Benji.
I got it.
Yeah.
You need me to take them away?
Just delete them, yeah.
Got it.
I just wanted to measure distance and it kept making friggin' geometry.
Oh yeah. Just go to the token control for that one. For the distance.
Yeah, I found it. I found the distance. So 1, 2, 3, 4, because Benji insists on moving be far away from me. And I'll touch a bead on my necklace.
Okay.
Cast a bless spell through the magic item. And I'll target actually I'll target Benji, Polaris, and me.
For the bless?
Yeah.
All right.
And then for my bonus action.
Did it cast or is it acting up?
Sorry?
Did it cast or is it acting up? I don't see the bless cast, so I can give you the other people.
Oh, here, hang on. Let me put it up there. I didn't cast it using caster. I just said it. Okay, how's this?
Yep. So you said you, Aerwyna,
Polaris.
and
No, me, Polaris, and Benji.
oh, okay. You, Polaris, and Benji. Got it.
Then for my bonus action, I'm casting Spiritual Weapon.
All right.
I will summon Pestle.
Summoning Pestle.
Oh, it placed a template right on my... Huh.
Which template?
Yeah, just parked it there here.
Oh, here we go again with Pestle. I don't know why Pestle is doing this. Fix this real quick. Here. You are not 2x2. How many times did I tell you that? It really wants to make Pestle this massive Pestle. There we go. Pestle's back.
All right, I'll move Pestle. Actually, I'll in range. Yeah, there we go. Not that it matters. Pestle doesn't really take up space, and I'm gonna smack him.
Okay. What kind of damage is it? Is it magical or no?
Pestle. Oh, give me a second. I'm pretty
Pestle
sure
does
course. But I will double check. Hang
Okay.
on. Spiritual weapon. Force damage.
Okay.
So it's not real. It's not physical. It's spell damage.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Yeah, this is weird. I have to do. Okay, normal. Boom. That's a critical hit.
Wow.
Natural
Heck
20.
yeah.
So as Pestle appears and you see this form, what does this look like as a critical hit for Pestle?
Oh, for Pestle? Pestle kind of, I usually have Pestle spinning around because Pestle's just like a big, thick baton. But
Yep.
this time around, Pestle floated over his head, and he's a giant, so that's pretty, oh, he's a
Goliath.
Goliath, so that's pretty far off the ground. And then Pestle very quickly darts down on a straight angle, striking him at the very top of his head and driving his skull down into his shoulders.
Excellent.
So it's, hang on, damage is D8 plus 3. Let's see if it records it. Oh, critical hit damage back. Let's see. 6 and 4 is 10 plus 3 is it's 13. It's not adding my spell damage. So Pestle hits him for 13 points of damage.
Awesome.
And that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then I back away. And I'm concentrating to maintain the blessing. And that's end of my turn.
Okay. The Arn watching Olagai just heaving in pain on the ground. You notice he preps that double-handed greatsword in one hand and just swings heavily at Polaris.
Hey, he's there to be a target, so we don't have to be.
That's 24 to hit.
Oh, I'm pretty sure a 24 to hit beats a 13.
Okay. That's 13 points of slashing damage.
Okay. He's still up. We started with lower hit points, and I don't really know why, but we got this.
And then move to the Goliaths that are going to advance. We're going to just have them each fire off a javelin. We're going to do two at Polaris and 2 at Benji. So that's going to be here. First 2 are going to go at Benji.
12 misses.
18.
Oh, 18. Would they have disadvantage? You said I was prone.
Yes, they would. Roll again. That definitely misses. Second one is going to go at you as well. 11 doesn't hit, correct?
No.
And then 2 at Polaris. 13.
Misses.
All right. Last one. Ooh, natural 15. That one's
That'll hit.
That's going to be 12 points of piercing damage as you see this force thrown by the javelin straight into Polaris. The other one skidding across the ground as it tings away. Kelevar, you're up.
Alrighty, this is going to be a new one for me, but I'm going to run a little further in here, and I'm going to cast Bane at 2nd level.
Ooh.
Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Double checking. Three creatures. Okay, you know what? I'm going to cast it at 3rd level, so I can select the main bad guy and all 4 of his little bitch minions. So for a minute, they all have to roll charisma saves, and if they fail, they have to roll a d4 and subtract that from their attack rolls. If I understand the reading right.
That sounds right. So let me do charisma saves for them. They have no charisma, so let's see what this looks like. First one.
And that'll be a charisma of 13.
Second one fails. Third one passes. Fourth one fails. So so we're gonna have. Did I see the first one passed? Yeah, first one passed. Second one failed. Gonna put them as marked. Hopefully it doesn't do extra damage on it, but we'll see. At least I know that they're marked. Alright, and then you said also Arn?
Yep.
Alright. And then he doesn't. But he does have something that's giving him something. 15 passes. Every time you've casted something with magic against him, you see that gauntlet just kind of like shimmer and soak. At this point, Arn is going to take his secondary action. He's going to charge. He's going to charge at Benji. So Polaris, you have an extra. You can do a attack.
Yeah.
I didn't even have to get up and go to him. He came to me.
The bear gonna do what a bear gonna do. And he gets a D4, right? From being blessed?
Yes,
Awesome.
I believe. Chris, is it a D4 or D6?
It's a D4.
Okay. That
18.
18 hits.
Alright. We need some damage.
I see a 16. Is it a 16 or an 18?
No, that was the attack? It was 16 to hit. Sorry.
Oh, 16 fails.
And then it did. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Just barely, you watch his Polaris just kind of scrapes off of his skin, but his skin doesn't seem to phase it at all.
I thought it was 18. What did I? Oh, I saw something else that said 18. My bad.
Okay. I want to make sure,
Okay.
because if it wasn't 18, then definitely.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Why'd you roll a D8?
That was the damage when we thought it had hit.
Oh. Where's the attack then?
It's above it. It did something weird.
Okay, I see like 3 different versions of this roll. Okay, 16. Okay, yeah, okay. Yep. So you got a 9 on it, plus the 1.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. Okay, cool. Yeah, that got complicated quick.
Yeah, and I think it just hadn't scrolled down, so I was like, oh, 18, perfect.
And he's going to... you're gonna watch as you see him grip the great sword, and he's gonna come down with a single swing on you as well. Gee. Maybe. Oh yeah, natural 19's gonna do it.
19 hits.
And that's gonna be 2d6. 15, so 7.
Quick question, Chris. How much is your inspiring leader?
That's
If
right.
this is the first damage you've taken, you should have 13 extra hit points.
13. So 8 and then 5.
Actually, no. Hold on. I used my 8 at 3rd level. So that's 10. You should have temporary hit points. 18 temporary hit points.
Woo-wee!
If you weren't hit last week, then you should have 18.
Okay. So you said 7 hit points?
7 hit points.
Alright, so I'm down. Alright.
Yeah, because I used the level 3 aid spell plus 8 points from telling you a story.
Alright. Yeah. Didn't even scratch me.
Right.
Kind of like clipped one of my curls, and I'm like, I spent forever doing my hair today. You're done. And I guess is it my turn?
It is your turn, yes.
All right, I'm gonna hop up. And as I hop up, I'm gonna take my greatsword and I'm gonna try to slash at his midsection.
Okay.
And I think Benji is just gonna crash the fuck out. She's just like over this, so I think she's gonna do everything that in her power to kill this man.
All right.
Get it.
If I could find my attacks. There we go. Yep. Ah, that is only a 16 to hit.
Does
First
not hit.
attack.
Go,
All right.
murder mommy.
Second attack is a 23 to hit.
23 does hit.
Let's go. And plus my rage damage. That is 20 points
20
of damage
points.
to Aaron.
All right. He's going to take Stone's Endurance as a reaction. So, D12. So how much was that? 20?
20.
So you watch as you cut in. As you do, you start to see the paint, like the cut go into his body, and then this almost like growth of stone appears around it as it seals it quickly. As he soaks with Stone's Endurance 11 points, so it took 9. Okay.
Okay. Can't do anything else right now, so.
All right. He's gonna. Glass are gonna go. Okay, I need somebody to roll me a d4. As the Jarls are not happy. 2. So that's fire. Let me see here. 2. All right. Give me some Kelevar, since you rolled the second one, roll me a d10, please. Eight. Alright, grab my. I've been playing around with this nice little trick, so this will be fun. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In front so lucky too. So as you watch, the Jarl of Fire slams this massive mace to the ground, and an eruption of a wall of fire appears and just right there where you're at. You can feel the heat as it rips between the party in this 50-foot of line as it just streaks across the ground.
I'm sure they're having a great time on the other side.
Kelevar, you can feel your back just immediately as you weren't paying attention at first, as fire erupts behind you. You guys are so lucky. That could have been real bad.
It's gonna be one of those very woo.
All right, brings us to round 2. Aerwyna, you're up.
All right. Polaris is going to start to do Polaris things. 5, 10, 15, 20. He's gonna go start picking on these other guys because Benji's obviously gonna get the others, and we need to handle how many people are throwing spears around this place.
How many people?
Well, that's what Aerwyna has yelled. Technically, he does that after her turn. She's going to do what she normally does. She's going to cast her guiding bolt, but she's not going to throw it at Arn. She's going to throw it at the guy that she just sent Polaris to go hit.
Okay.
So
that will be if you stay where you're at, that will be disadvantage.
Okay.
Because you're trying.
She's
to
gonna
fire
step.
through the-
She's gonna. Excuse me, Ginjack. Excuse me.
Hot.
And she's gonna hot. Excuse me. And she's gonna
No,
kind
mind,
of put
just-
herself.
Just walk around me, Addy. What the hell?
Excuse me. Walk right there so she has a clean shot.
Okay.
Guiding bolt. Come on, spells. What are you doing? Oh, here we go. Cast spell. She is not blessed. Does a 21 hit?
Absolutely.
All right. Damage. 12, and then she's gonna throw her Starry Archer attack as her bonus action. If I can ever find where any of my abilities are, that'd be great. Because it pops all over the place now. Archer attack. She has advantage because she hit with Guiding Bolt. For a 24 to hit.
24 definitely hits as well.
Does only it's not having all my good bonuses, but okay. Two radiant damage.
What extra bonus did you need to add to Starry Form?
Let me check on Starry. I'll come back to you with Starry Form because
Okay.
I think it's supposed to add something.
Let me know, and then once you get that. Ginjack, you're up unless you have anything else you want to do.
Oh, plus my Wisdom modifier, so that'd be 6 in total.
Okay.
Sorry, I
and
accidentally made another construct on top of me there.
Polaris is actually also supposed to attack.
Okay, that works.
Yeah.
I was just gonna have you do it that way, or
Mhm.
Ginjack go because you were trying to figure that out, but that's fine.
Oh, okay.
Polaris is good. Go.
Okay. I'm going as quick as I can. I promise. My turns just take forever. Summons are bad. Don't stay in school. Don't get into summons. Does a 12 hit this guy?
12 does not hit that guy.
You know, Polaris, you're just trying your hardest today.
Trying your hardest, Polaris.
But yeah, he misses.
Excuse me, Ari. Sorry, excuse me, Aerwyna.
Oh,
Excuse me.
yeah, please let me get out of your way. You know,
Excuse me.
it's very inconvenient with this fire right here.
Well, I know, but I kind of like the fire. It's the warmest I've ever been in Icewind Dale.
Thank you, fire spirit of the giant kind.
I will. How is Ugly looking?
Ugly is writhing in pain on the ground, but she has not moved.
All right, but she's not like dead.
She hasn't stopped wiggling yet, no, so she's not dead.
All right, good. I've got like 1 cure wounds left in the necklace, and that's my only healing. Well, no, actually, I have another heal as well, but that's the divine one.
Okay.
Never mind. Toll of the Dead on Arn.
Okay. Before you do that, because I don't want this to potentially be a problem, roll me a Arcana check, Ginjack.
Arcana. Okay.
Yes, please. Okay, never mind.
That's a 3.
Okay, never mind. Keep going.
So, He has to save, basically.
He has to save? Okay.
Yeah, the way it works, he takes no. It's a cantrip, so he takes no damage. So he has a DC. I'll tell you. Hang on one sec. DC 14 versus Wisdom. All right, then
14.
it doesn't do anything to him.
15, yeah.
You rolled a 29.
No. He rolls with advantage.
You rolled 2d20.
Yeah, I picked the 15, not the 14.
Oh, he's on advantage.
Yes.
Okay, so nothing happens. And then I'm gonna hit him with Pestle.
All right. Oh yeah, Pestle appeared out of nowhere.
Yeah, Pestle's still running.
Gotcha.
One sec, I need to find the spell. Spiritual weapon attack. This is +5.
Okay.
It's not calculated. That should be an addition. Okay, d20 +3, +3, +1d4. My spell attack is +6.
So is that the 3 and 3?
That should be it.
Oh, I think it did calculate. Okay.
It says +6, +1d4, +1d4.
All right.
So now that misses.
Okay. And that's it.
All right. And I've gotten everything from you done, correct, Aerwyna?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Arn will take his first attack as he looks at you, Benji, and he says, so much promise for you people. But maybe we'll just hold off and kill you at the end. And he's going to try to slam you. So he's athletics versus athletics.
All right. That's a 25 for me.
Does not. And the other thing I had. All right, so that didn't work for him. And yeah, because he was trying to push. He's trying to prone you. And then he will. He'll take his bonus action to try to stab you with the dagger.
Okay.
The...
You have advantage. You have advantage.
Ooh. It's 14 plus... No. 8. 22.
Yeah, that hits.
He's nasty, I'm telling you. It's going to be 9 points of slashing damage, but I need you to give me a con saving throw, please.
Is that
yes.
half for
Half.
raging?
So, yeah, half for rating.
So it's 9.
9.
Okay.
So 4.
Wait, I'm confused.
So
is it 4 It's 4 damage or 9 damage?
It's 9 damage total, but it'd be 4 with half.
Okay. And you said make a what save?
Con save, please. DC 15.
All right. That was 1, 3, and a con save. That's only an 8.
Reduce your maximum HP by 4 as well.
Okay.
Okay. And you're gonna see those tendrils start to grow on his arms.
Do I notice that this time?
Give me a perception check.
Oop, no, I did something wrong. Oh, fuck.
I'll do better this time, hopefully. 19!
Yes, you've noticed that for some reason there is something growing out of his left arm.
He's got something foul on him! Look at that arm!
Give me a history check.
Oh, you didn't see that earlier?
Nope. I don't remember what it is either.
Okay, gotcha.
It looks rather familiar.
Okay.
Oh, it kind of looks like what Snark was wearing, and there's some of those other creepy metal like things.
Oh, I know what to do then.
You got
So-
this. I don't know what to do, what you think you're gonna do, but I believe in you. Go for it.
Does Aerwyna jog my memory by saying that?
Yeah.
Okay, then this is the same thing as the then when the adventure began. Is it the same material that Aerwyna touched that tainted her? And I poured holy water on it to get rid of it.
Correct.
All right, no worries.
No worries.
Well, I don't have any actions, so I'm just like, all right, well, I'm gonna try something.
All right. And then Arn's finished. 4 Goliaths will go. 2 of them are gonna step up to Polaris. Actually, you know what? They're gonna just rage attack. Let's see here. I'm gonna roll 4d20, and and then each one of them will add +6. So
Okay.
that way it makes it easy. So the lowest was a 4 +6, so that'd be a 10. After
That'll
that, it's
miss.
a 14 and above.
Yeah, he has 14 AC.
Okay, so 3 attacks.
Tell me how you're gonna clobber this bear, you monster.
Right? Oh no, they're terrible. 15 plus 24, so 30 some damage.
I know I'm not the DM, but how do you want to kill this bear?
As you just watch these javelins just jab in each one of them, one spike at a time,
Yeah.
as the astral star's form just kind of starts to dissolve and pretty much float away.
You know what? That
Oh
was their first mistake, because now I'm no longer concentrating on a 3rd level spell, baby. Let's go.
All right. Well, you've used them for the way you're supposed to be used.
Yeah.
Kelevar, you're up. Benji, you're on deck.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna go ahead and get in position and just say, Polaris, your death was not in vain, and cast Pyrotechnics.
Pyrotechnics.
Oh wait, yeah, Pyrotechnics in the middle of all 4 of them.
It's right
and
there.
I'm gonna use fireworks, so each creature within 10 feet must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or become blinded until the end of my next turn.
All right. They have no additional cons, so I'm just going to roll 4d20s just to get this so that it moves faster. I have... What's the DC on it?
13.
So 2 make it, 2 fail. And just for purpose... No. We're going to do a different one for this one. Invisible.
I'm just imagining their shock as they finish off this astral white polar bear and all of a sudden it just explodes in their face.
Pretty much. I mean, that's kind of what I'm imagining as well. Is like as the lights kind of go across, you utilize that opportunity to light it up, and then it catches them off guard as well. So for those watching, and for myself as well, what does that affect them?
What it does to them? It just
what
makes
does it
them
to them?
blind until the end of my next turn.
Okay. And then our marked ones have... What was the mark that we tore on that one? My brain just decided to stop working for a moment. Did you cast a spell over there last turn as well?
There was also Bane.
Bane. Okay, that's the one. Okay. Shoot, so that would have been a D4 on some of those, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So that at least one more would fail. statistically.
Okay.
There's math
would that
involved.
have still?
Yeah.
Would that have kept
'Cause
him
he
up,
rolled-
or would that have kept Polaris up, or no?
No. Oh,
Okay.
maybe it would have. Let me see. Let me check real quick.
Okay.
I don't think so, because I think you clobbered that bear real good. How do you feel about that? Tell us how you feel about clobbering a animal.
I am not gonna put that on this stream.
Aerwyna, maybe
Oh,
you could
the
summon baby
Bane-
seals next time.
Yeah, I'll just start summoning very cute creatures.
Gosh. Trying to get you shut
It
down.
might. It will knock out the 14
Okay.
and maybe the 15. So roll a d4 for the 15. That will make it just his AC.
Okay.
So the 14 for sure would not have hit.
Okay. So if I take the 6 and the 3 and cut off the other 6, that puts us still at 9 plus 16. So that's.
Oh yeah, he's still dead. You
Okay.
still clobbered that bear to death.
Okay. Just making sure I legitimately clobbered it and not just kind of clobbered.
Yeah. Next time, baby seals.
All right, he's going to. Okay, he's going to do his second swing at you, Benji, and you're doing reckless, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
19
17
hits.
plus. Yep.
Oh,
All right.
I'm sorry.
And that's going to be 2d6 plus. So 11, 10, so 5 more points.
Okay.
Okay. Benji, you're up. Unless Kelevar, I don't think I asked. Did you have anything else you wanted to do, Kelevar?
Nope.
I'm trying to get better at that. Benji, you're up.
Cool. I'm gonna take my greatsword, and as he stabs me again, I'm gonna try to swing down into his shoulder.
Okay.
That was so tame.
So tame.
That's a 20 to hit him.
20 hits.
Yeah.
This is plus my rage damage. That's
Get it,
25
get it,
more points
Get
for
it.
the first hit.
All right. He's going to do his reaction for that one because that hurt. 5. So you said 20, so we'll soak it to 10. Okay.
I'm just hoping for a natural 20 at least
Yeah.
once.
Well, if you get the natural 20 on the second one, he can't soak the second one. So.
I'm dice guys, just help me out, man.
Okay.
Oh shit. Oh, I was so excited for a second.
Right. 24 hits.
Close.
24.
24 hits.
Plus 2. That's another 22 points of damage.
All right. Yeah, you're chunking him down real quick.
And as I take my axe out after the first hit, and I see that kind of stone skin kind of peel over his insides, I go for the other shoulder. I want to make a line just deep enough to know where to cut when I take his head off.
All right. So as you kind of brace back for a moment, seeing that stone start to crack up under his neck, and you take that to swing the other direction. As you do, you cut in, and you can see where you get that deep cut on the shoulder blade, straight down to almost the collarbone. And you get that note of, okay, that's where I've got to take the head off of that. Right. Last warriors are done. Roll. Let's see. Ginjack, roll me a d4, please.
That's the one.
Aerwyna, roll me a d10 3 times.
So that'll be a total of 15.
Nope, it's got to be the number.
Okay,
4,
4.
5, and 6. 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, and 6. 4, 5, and 6. Okay, cool. Let me do that. So that's 2d8. 11 points. So you watch as the Jarl of Storms raises this massive staff to the sky as 3 lightning bolts crush down onto the 3 Goliaths that are standing there, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3. So that's that one, and that one. So it's 1, 2, and 3. And they're going to take 11 points. So 29. And the Jarls are not they're not a discriminative to who's in the area. All right, and that brings us to Aerwyna, round 3.
All right. She is going to cast a spell that she has and doesn't really use on that nice little section of Goliaths over there that she is slowly trying to chip away at. She's going to cast Fairy Fire at them.
All right.
And so they need to make a DC 15 Dexterity saving throw, please.
All 4?
All 4 of them. It's in a 20
and Bane,
foot
I have to take the D4 for that one, right?
Yes, please. Thank
right.
you.
Yeah, you're good. So the 2 we're gonna do for
I'm
Bane.
being so polite now.
The 2 we're gonna do for Bane first.
Okay.
Excuse me. So you said what was the DC on those?
15.
So both of those automatically fail.
Yay.
Now the 2 that are blinded, I have to do with disadvantage. So that's going to be a 15 for that one. So that one got lucky.
Yeah,
And
his
that one
friend was
did
not
not.
so good. Yeah.
So this one, so all 3 of these are fairy fired.
Yep.
Oh, I got to figure out another. We'll put surprised on those ones too. Then. These guys are just oof. They might not be taking a ton of damage, but man, are they statused up.
Yeah, we're going for ultimate status move. We're gonna see how many we can stack on these guys.
Okay.
She is gonna throw an archer attack at one of them.
And what does the fairy fire do?
It wreathes them in light. It also this wait, that's the other one. Comeback spell. Each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in green, blue, or violet light. We're going with like a nice little Aurora Borealis.
Okay, got it. So green, blue, and violet.
Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light. If it fails, dexterity saving throw for the duration. Objects and creatures affected shed dim light in a 10-foot radius. Any attack roll against an affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it, and the affected creature cannot benefit from being invisible. So
Got it.
Advantage on
you have advantage on all 3 of those characters that have the surprise on them.
Yeah, so she's gonna only do 1 because she only has 1 bonus action attack.
Okay.
18 to hit.
18 hits.
And then +4 because it doesn't have the correct damage on it. For a 10 radiant damage.
And which one are you hitting?
Let's go with one of the ones that was hit by lightning.
3, 4, and 5. So all 3 of these are.
One of the ones fairy fired, and that was hit by lightning.
So that one.
Yeah. Yes,
So
please.
we'll do 4.
Awesome.
So 4 was hit by. All right, and that puts us. And you said how much damage? 10.
10.
All right. Awesome. Great. Third round. Ginjack, before we start your round, you get a sense from the Earth Mother that she's starting to wane.
Ogilvy?
Ogilvy, yep. Roll me a d6,
Okay.
please.
4.
You have 4 more rounds.
Okay. I'll dig into my. Oh crap! All right, fine. 1, 2, 3. I'll walk over to her, touch a bead, touch her, and hit her with the cure light on the bead.
Okay.
Wait, is she dying from wounds or is it some filthy curse? Can I tell?
Based on when I asked you if you could tell, you couldn't tell, so no, you can't tell.
Well, she gets a cure wound spell. Oh, so it's not adding my spell bonus for my healing spells. That should be 9.
Okay. As you lean down to kind of touch her, you see that you're healing her, but she's not changing in any way. And now you're noticing
Now I know.
the back of her, where the blood should be pouring, it's black tendrils growing out of it.
Okay. I should have. Well, I was gonna hit him with it, but never mind. But he gets a pestle for his trouble.
Pestle for your troubles.
There you go, you bastard. 21 on the attack roll.
21 definitely hits.
6 points.
6 points.
Because it's not adding my spell damage still.
Okay.
And then I'm also rooting around in my well, I'm gonna prep a vial of holy water next round.
Okay.
So I was gonna try and hit his gauntlet with holy water, but I'm gonna try with Ogilvy next time.
Okay.
Because I know those tentacle things, they don't like holy water. That's my action.
All right. Arn is going to go. He's going to try to shove you. And you're noticing that as he's getting hit, he seems to be getting stronger. So that all of his strength-based attacks will start going at, or strength-based abilities will be going at advantage, similar to a rage. It's not 24, it's 16 plus. So it's 25 total.
20 for me.
Okay. As he pushes you, he's going to push you 10 feet back. Push you 10 feet back. And you slide to the chair and kind of stop on the chair, at the chair. You're going to watch as he steps past Pestle and steps towards one of the other Goliaths. And as he reaches out with that black gauntlet, you can see the essence pulling from the Goliath as it sucks into the gauntlet itself. The Goliath drops completely motionless. Which one was it? This one. And there's that one. Okay.
Wait, he just killed him?
Yeah, back in the day, we used to call that the anti-paladin heal.
And you can see that every single one of his wounds have been completely resealed.
Oh, hell no.
Go get him!
Oh, hell no. Oh, no, that gauntlet is mine now.
And that will be his turn at that point. The other Goliaths, you look, and their eyes are all completely blackened. They no longer have any sort of white within their eyes at all. And for a race that is mostly has white around in their eyes, it's much more concerning. And those three will throw. Actually, these three are going to charge. That one's going to go to Ginjack. That one's going to step over here. Actually, hold on.
Aren't they still blind?
That's what I was going to ask. Kelevar, at your end of your turn, they weren't blind anymore, right?
At the end of my next turn.
But you've already done that turn, right? Because didn't you cast? You casted Pyrotechnics.
Bane and Pyrotechnics is all I've done so far.
Okay, so this turn coming up.
So at the end of my next turn, then they're no longer blinded.
Got it. Okay. Then these two will stand there dumbfounded because they're blinded. And then the let's see which one. That one is. Our blinded ones are those two. Or the fairy fire ones are those two. That's the blind fire. Okay, these two can attack. So they're gonna run up. That one's still gonna run up because that one is not blinded. That one is baned. And he's gonna go after you. And the other one's gonna stand there dumbfounded because he can't see anything. Alright, so one attack to you with Great Axe, Ginjack. That's not gonna hit. That's a 11.
You're kidding. You missed me? What's wrong with you?
Kelevar, yours is coming up. Oh my
James, hold on. I have to write this date down.
Kelevar, does a 12 hit you?
Nope.
Yeah. The fairy fire is just kind of in their eyes, and they're trying to see through this Borealis like look, and they're just swinging wildly, trying to hit you.
You know what it is there's a little bit of glitter in it. It's a little itchy.
Oh, glitter.
Yes. Yeah, it's a little itchy.
Little itchy. All right. Kelevar, you are up. Benji, you're on deck. As you have a Goliath now standing in front of, or, yeah, you have a Goliath standing in front of you too.
Okay, the one that's standing in front of me. Sure, why not? It's gonna hurt, regardless. I'm gonna take my short sword and just kind of jab him in the knee.
Okay. You have advantage because he is fairy fire. 16.
Oh, with advantage.
Yep, with advantage.
So a 16 and a nat 20.
Oh, I'm guessing that nat 20 hits.
I would hope so.
Yeah, as you find that position where the bone kind of separates from the ligaments in the knee, and
let's see, 1d6 plus 3 gives
So
me
roll me
7, so double would be 14.
yes.
Okay.
All right, and that's this one. So 2. All right, and you watch this for a moment as he grits his teeth as you jam that dagger between the bone and the ligament inside the knee. All right, the other one standing in front of Ginjack. Anything else you'd like to do, Kelevar?
Oh, let's see. Hold up 1 second. I actually have 2-weapon fighting, so I can take my dagger and jab it into his other knee.
All right.
Get it.
Huh, 9. I can't reach.
Yeah, the other knee you kind of jumped and then you kind of swung with that one. That's why it did so much pain. And you went to jab it again and it just didn't work.
Yep. Attempts were made.
Awesome. Arn is going to take his second movement. He's going to step down to Ginjack, look over his shoulder at Benji, and take a long swing at Ginjack. It's going to be, since he's raging, 16 plus 8. So that's going to hit. Plus. So that's 11 points of slashing, Ginjack.
It's a Constitution save if I recall.
Yes. You can just hit
Let's
the
see.
button.
Let's see if I can make it.
Yeah, you can just hit the button.
What? Oh, all right. I see it. Normal.
Heck yeah.
Hallelujah! Finally.
You see that flutter of autumn leaves kind of float around you as you smell the warmth of the autumn of the trees as you hold on to Shantae's blessing. Benji, you're up.
Okay, I have a quick question. Is
for it.
that dagger still in Orin's back?
No, it's in Arn's other hand.
Okay, so did the dagger turn into a greatsword, or did
No,
put
he has
his
a great
greatsword-
sword in his left hand and a dagger in his right.
Okay, and
He's wielding a
which hand?
two-handed. He's wielding a two-handed weapon with one hand. That's
Hey,
what he's
I don't
doing
knock
right
it,
now.
man. You gotta do what you gotta do. But which hand is the gauntlet on? Is it his left hand or his right hand?
The right hand with holding the dagger.
Okay, I'm gonna do something stupid.
I love stupid. Let's do it.
I'm gonna try to wrestle that dagger away from him. Either the dagger or the gauntlet, whatever one you choose.
Which I mean, the dagger is going to be easier. The gauntlet will probably benefit more. So it's your choice.
I want the gauntlet. That's all I'm gonna
Get
do. The gauntlet.
Get rid of that gauntlet.
Yeah, fuck this guy. So I'm gonna move up behind him.
Okay.
And as he comes back from swinging at Ginjack, I'm gonna try to catch his hand and pull the gauntlet off. So, athletics check.
We're gonna do a rival athletics checks, but because you're trying to reach for the item and pull at the same time, it's gonna get a +5 to its athletics. And he already has high athletics. Just a heads up. It'd be a +2 if you were just trying to take the dagger.
Okay.
Kick him in the nuts.
All right. A natural 20 would be great right now. Fuck. Only 17.
So, and since he's also raging, he got a 17 straight. Plus he has a natural athletics of 9.
Yeah. Fuck.
So he watches as you grab it. He just kind of turns and smiles and pulls and just takes it right out of your hand.
All right, I could use some crappy music right now. And I'm gonna that was my action, so I can't really.
I will
anything
say,
else.
because I would hate to have that feel like such a bad call. If you want to use that as one of your attacks, I'll let you attack once.
Okay. Ooh. Okay,
Instead
yeah,
of
we'll
using that
attack
as your
once.
entire action.
All right. That's a 22 to hit him.
That definitely hits.
All right. This is plus my rage damage. That's 28 points of damage.
Okay. So that is 14.
I look to Kelevar and I'm just like, just a little bit of help, man. Just a little bit. And yeah, I'm gonna can't really push him out the way. So I'm just gonna stay where I am.
Okay. Class Warrior's dead. And I need Benji this time. You can roll 1d4, please.
I don't like this. That's a 2.
Ooh. Alright, so I've got
Is that the fire guy? I think that's the fire guy.
Roll me a D10 Kelevar. I'm gonna lap it straight through all the glass. One shot.
Yeah, let's do it.
5. So 1, 2. That's. Ooh wee! You guys are getting lucky. So. As another flame streaks across, just behind you, cutting a cut between the Goliath stuck on the other side of the fire and you now pinned between two walls of fire. And that brings us to round 4, which is round 1 of 4 that you have before Olagai is no more. Aerwyna, you're up.
Aerwyna wants to do something different.
I like different.
Aerwyna has thought about things a little bit in the middle of just throwing light balls and magic all over the place.
Excellent.
And she is going to speak in Primordial, knowing that she doesn't know Giant, but knowing that they are attuned to the elements of nature, just
Okay.
as she is. And she is going to treat with the ancient spirits of the Goliaths.
Okay.
She is going to
Which
of
of the 4?
You know, she likes lightning's energy.
Okay.
She likes that vibe.
The storm. Okay.
The storm. And what she is going to do is she's going to say, I understand that your traditions have been breached, but the one who has done the most dishonor is the one we are fighting currently. He has kidnapped my people, promised to return them, threatened to throw them out of windows. He has tried to kill the other chieftain before the battle even began. That is dishonor upon him and his clan. If you want to strike rage and strike fear into the Goliaths, you strike him down first. And that is where you begin. And she's just going to try and fire up, speaking the language of lightning, sounding like storms and a roaring sea of fury and rage, as she does something out of the ordinary, and she speaks to the forces of nature itself.
Ooh. Got goosebumps. Anyway, so this is how this is going to work. Because I was thinking as you were talking how this is going to work. Under a 10, and nothing happens.
Okay.
From 11 to 20, he will, depending on how close to 20 it is, will depend on how many rounds that one spirit will stop striking. 20 or above, and he will strike Arn.
Okay. Persuasion, I'm guessing?
I believe so.
Okay. Or can I swing it as performance?
I could do
It does.
persuasion or nature. Because you're
Okay, let's
speaking
go
to
with
nature
persuasion.
itself.
We're gonna go with persuasion. I have to hustle. I'm not looking. It's a 16.
So divide that by 2 from 10, that's 6. So if you roll a 1 on a d4 for the next 3 rounds, he will not strike, as you have appeased the Jarl of Storms to hold his wrath from the trial.
And as her bonus action, she's gonna throw another archer bolt because we gotta hustle out here. There's so many guys. And she's gonna go for the one that's right next to Ginjack. It would help.
I mean, technically, there's one guy for each of you.
Yeah. 19 to hit.
A 19 will hit. And who are you hitting?
The one on Ginjack, because she can get a cleaner shot.
Okay. Yep. 19 definitely hits.
So that'll be 5.
5 points?
Yeah.
Yeah, what I was gonna do is anything you struck above a 20, you were gonna get the
Mhm.
opportunity to strike Arn or somebody of your choice. So.
Okay.
And I will say that goes for if you're going to burn your action to do that again. You can do that with one of the others as well, but it's gonna still be another requirement. So.
Okay.
Since you can speak to the. You can speak to them. All right. Anything else you want to do, Aerwyna?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Our cleric, Ginjack, you're up. Arn is standing right in front of you, and you have another one on your left.
I have writhing Ogly in front of me, though, right?
Correct.
Well, I hope this works. Seems to be the most effective. I'll pop the vial, and I'll pour holy water on the tentacly wound on her.
Okay. So you're at what? You're at 4. So DC will be a. DC right now will be a 14.
To hit her with holy water?
No. So it's gonna be a spell cast as if you were hitting her.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So your spell proficiency plus D20, DC 14.
Oh, I need to roll a DC 14, or
Yes.
does what stat?
Your spell proficiency.
Oh, my spell proficiency?
Yep.
Okay, that's +6.
There you go.
No, that's not right. That's spell attack. I don't know what the modifier is for that.
Whatever your casting modifier is.
I don't know what stat to roll is the problem.
Wisdom, I
Wisdom.
think.
Is it wisdom? Okay.
You're
19?
You watch as you pour that into the wound, and the tendrils start to retract and kind of burn away.
Never mind that. I said, Ugly, we need your help. Up and at him, girl.
Okay, we'll see.
Chop.
We'll see if at the end of the round if she wakes up. But you have stopped her from dying based on the stab.
Oh, never mind the bollocks. Never mind the dying. I'm just worried about getting my ass kicked. Hang on. Oh, Pestle can go through walls of fire.
Yeah.
Pestle's not real. Okay.
Pestle's not real.
Well, Pestle's real to me.
He's a really good friend.
He is a really good.
The Goliath. Who's hurt more? The Goliath that's smacking me, or Arn?
Definitely the Goliath that is smacking you is hurt more. Since the Goliath that Arn consumed was not hit yet.
How about the one on Kelevar?
The one on Kelevar. Which one's that one? It's 2.
Because I know he's been stabbing it in the kneecaps.
Both of them are about the same.
All right. I'll help the little guy out, because that's the way I roll. And it's only just Pestle anyway. I mean, I'll have Pestle attack the Goliath on Kelevar.
As you do that, you feel almost like a blanket dropped over you, as you have honored Shantea with providing another when you are currently being attacked as well, giving that representation of a true cleric, and you have an advantage, or you have an inspiration token.
Oh, okay. Great, but
You can use it whenever. But yeah, attack with Pestle.
17.
17 hits.
Go, Pestle. 10 points.
Mighty Pestle.
Heck yeah.
10 points. Nice. You watch as that cuts deep into, or like smashes into the side, and You might have heard a rib crack or two. He's not looking great. He is now technically bloodied.
Finish him off, little fella.
Arn is going to grab, like, just pour this energy into him as he gives out this cry of anger. And as he does, you see each one of the Goliaths kind of pulse as their eyes go black, and you start to see the tendrils growing from the sides of their eyes. As
I call out.
given a war cry.
I will call out. If we kill the other Goliaths, he can't heal himself anymore.
So with that leadership cry, all Goliaths within the area have a +2, or all other Goliaths under his control have a +2 to their attacks and a +2 to their saving throws. So, and then with his bonus action, he's going to plunge dagger into Benji again. Or at least try. Let's see here. Not with those rolls, you need. I don't think. +8, I think. What did I see? Yep. So 5 + 8. 13 doesn't hit, right? Nope. Okay. All right. And the Goliath that was blinded is no longer blinded, correct?
Yep.
Okay. There's that from him. Blinded. And he's going to. Actually, I'm going to roll a wisdom save for these two. See if they're even going to walk through the fire. Those are high. Yeah, they know they're going to take a hit. They're not going to take. But they know they can get through it then. Let's see. 4 points. Fire damage. So it's going to be. Oh, this guy, because he's the only one that's over there. The other guy's dead. Yeah, so he's going to take 4 points. That is our 1. As he does, you can see that he's definitely taken some pretty big beating as well, as the fire starts to burn, and you can see the char coming across his body, singeing portions of his body that are still revealed as he walks through the fire. So about 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And this one is going to take a pop shot with a javelin to you, Alix.
Okay.
Because everybody needs to get attacked in these ones. Maybe. Or not. Because a 7 plus a 6 is only an 11.
Yeah, no, it falls at her feet as she gets ready for another motivational speech to the chieftains of the Goliaths.
This one is going to attack you, Kelevar, with a great axe. No, he's not. And the other one's going to attack Ginjack. 15 plus 6, so 21. That one's going to hit. That's 1d12 plus 8. That's going to be 14 points, Ginjack. As a great axe comes down straight onto you. Oh, hold on. How long does Bane last?
Bane lasts a minute.
Okay, let me do that. Yeah, that's still gonna hit. So yeah, 14 points, Kelevar. Or not Kelevar, Ginjack. And that's it for that one. Kelevar, you are up. Benji, you're on deck.
How about my concentration?
Yep.
It's not rolling.
Give it a second, maybe.
No, it's outlined in red.
Oh, interesting. Oh, I clicked it and it still opened.
Nope. Okay, I'll just roll it. It's a con roll, right?
Yep. It's going to be a con roll plus your d4.
And the D4, so that's 15. I don't. Oh,
You're
it took
good.
it. All right, I'm
You're
good. But no, I'm not good. I'm down to 13 hit points, but I'm
Yep.
good. Mhm.
All right. Kelevar, you're up. Benji,
All right.
you're on deck.
Same guy in front of me. Short sword again.
Okay.
Oh god, that's a 9.
Just bats it away with his weapon, just kind of.
In that case, for my bonus action, I'm gonna do a bonus action onto
don't you have
Benji.
advantage? Is that one fairy fired?
Oh yeah, that one is fairy fired.
Oh,
Yeah,
Any of the
you're
ones that
welcome.
have the exclamation question mark, that means they're fairy fired.
all right. So that'd be a dirty 20 instead.
That hits.
Heck yeah!
Thank you.
We
for
knew
reminding
stacking
me.
all these effects would do something.
Right.
All right. So 1d6 plus 3. What?
What just happened?
Math.
4 damage.
I guess that's 4 damage. It's
All right.
attempts were made.
And they are also bloodied, as all three of the Goliaths are now standing there bloodied. You can see a mixture of the black and red kind of gooping out of them. It's a thicker substance than just blood.
And with that, my bonus action is going to be Benji. As I hear them going, "Hey, could use some bad music right now." You know, like sword in hand, be like, "Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road."
Oof.
Damn. Thanks. And I have another question, James,
Sure.
because I tried to grab it last time. Can I try to cut it off this time?
Cutting off is much more difficult, but you're welcome to try.
He doesn't
you have-
have that arm.
Because you have to sever
That's
it.
your arm
Like, you have to
now.
fully cut it.
Okay. Okay. You know what? I think I will take my chances attacking
Okay.
because he's gotten stronger. So I think I will take my. Yes.
I will say,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say 14 ain't gonna do it. I was gonna say if you did get if you got a natural 20, you would remove both the dagger and the gun, because you would cut the hand off, which means you would only technically still have only one attack as well.
Okay.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that opportunity.
Get it.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna
Get
happen.
I believe in you.
What is your bardic inspiration?
That's a 1d8.
I think I'm gonna try to roll that for this. 14 doesn't hit.
Nope.
16 doesn't
maybe
hit.
there.
Fuck.
Just under.
All right, I've never wanted a natural 20 more in my life.
Yeah. It'd be a really cool way to turn the tides too.
Forge me. I need Forge to really like mess with me right now.
Oh.
No.
No. 17 does hit though. 17 meets.
I'm so sad right now.
Technically 2 rounds per round to try to do it, so.
22
All right.
points of damage. I don't think I have anything.
All right. Okay. And I forgot to do arms attack, so that's the next one. Did I? Make sure. Yes, I did. All right. So, anything else you would like to do, Benji, before Arn attacks again?
Will you allow me to use my movement, since I haven't moved, to push Ginjack out of the way and take his spot?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. I'm gonna push him. I'm gonna really push him. I mean, as far as I can.
Okay, give me an athletics check, and every 5 points you can push him 5 feet.
Okay.
But if you get like a 20, you're pushing him straight into fire. Just a heads up. 5,
Now I don't want to do
10,
an advantage.
15. Yeah, so if you get a 15 or
Hey, I
higher,
heard that.
yeah, if you get a
What
15
the
or higher,
hell?
you're pushing him 15 feet, which will put him straight into that fire. 20 will push him past the fire.
20. Will he still get hurt?
Oh yeah,
If
he's still gonna go through a wall of fire.
Well,
okay,
she's coming from. All right, never mind. Just roll.
I've never wanted to fail more.
What were
in
you
my
saying,
life
Ginjack?
right now.
I was just saying that all she needs to do is just give me a shove. There's no need to push with all her might. I will get out of the way.
If I push you and I don't push you far enough, you're gonna get attacked by one of these Goliaths. So I'm
Right.
trying to push you way out of the way.
Yeah, like you could push. You could do a 5-foot shove, which would be just moving in one direction, but or you can try to get him away, but you're still gonna be pushing him. But if you're pushing him in the direction he's pointing from you. So if you think about it, you're pushing down to the left.
Right.
So
Okay. I'm gonna push you. Hopefully you don't go flying. Fuck.
5, 10. No, you pushed him straight into the fire.
Oh my god.
What?
No, you good. I'll put you there.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll say anything above 15 you would have pushed him. So into the fire.
And
Yes, our generous DM. He is
I'm
kind.
gonna take his place. All right,
Okay.
Ginjack, you're safe. Well, you're not that safe. Just get out of the way.
Ginjack, you feel a force as Benji just whoosh pushes you backwards. Your back just resting on the edge of the fire. You're warm though. There's that.
It's toasty.
Okay.
Back in Pop Spring again.
And then that is it for that. Benji, anything else? You're done. Roll me a d4. We'll go with Aerwyna this time since she was communing with the spirits.
Oh no.
So
It
that
was
one
our
is
friend number 4.
Frost. Frost is gonna blow the horn. So let me see what that looks like. I need a cone from the stairs. Out. Oh, that's hitting everyone.
No.
Nasty. There is a benefit to this, though, but I'll tell you that in a second.
The fire goes away?
Exactly, the
Is that
fire
what-
goes away. I need everybody to give me dexterity saving throws, please.
Including me. I'm outside of the cone.
You are the only one outside of the cone. And I need dexterity saves for all 3 of my minions. DC 15, so 2 of them. And that's gonna be 3d. So those that pass a 15 take 4 points of frost damage. Those who fail take 8.
Because I'm raging, do I take 2?
You're
Because
the bear.
I
You're
have
bear,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, I have everything but psychic.
And you passed.
Yeah, I got a 19.
Okay, so yeah, you take 2. Let's see here. Goliath 1 passes, so he takes 4. 7, 8.
Another concentration check.
Yep.
Oh.
If I have resistance to cold damage, that means I take half, right?
You have, just a reminder, you have inspiration.
Oh, I have inspiration. It's a D8.
No, it's a reroll. You have an inspiration from the goddess. From
Okay,
Earth Mother,
I will reroll.
for sacrificing your potential
Oh, wait, hang on. Could I have used that on the saving throw instead?
You could have, yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't. Okay, fine. I'll use it for concentration.
Would you rather use it on the saving
Heck
throw?
yeah!
Nope, I'm keeping the blessing up.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right. Oh yeah, and I gotta roll for Arn. Arn's. This one I'm gonna. No, let's double tap. Natural 19, so he takes 4. All right. That brings us to okay, and then let's see here. This fire's completely out. That's out. We can get rid of Fairy Fire now. And this one has to be reduced. No, up it. This is going to be fine. I don't even know if I can do it. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to do it this way. Because otherwise it's going to take forever. No, we're just going to say when the frost goes off that the fire goes away. All right. Aerwyna, you're up.
Right. I think she's gonna keep trying to treat with the chieftains. She's gonna treat this time with the chieftain of Frost.
Okay.
And this time, she is going to speak as if in a snowstorm, a blizzard, rolling waves of snow and cold, the cold that she has known her entire life, exacerbated by the Rime. She is tapping deep into the primal forces that make a druid a druid. And she is going to speak to this one and go, "Can you not see how he is corrupting the people of his tribe? How can you stand to let another chieftain die and let him ascend to a space of your own level? Please show us your storm, your fury, your flurry of snow. Bring it."
All right. Give me the same roll. Give me so it's gonna be a perform. Oh.
But she touches the amulet on her neck.
Ah. Ho,
and she's gonna use that reroll that she's been saving for a very long time.
For those that have not been around for a while, what does that amulet look like again?
It is a symbol, a small necklace around her neck that is a guiding star, bequeathed to her from her tribe. It used to belong to her mother, and has been passed down to her.
Okay.
It's a 12, so it's
12.
at least not under a 10.
So it's a 1. You got 1 round.
Yeah.
All right. Bonus action or movement?
Bonus action, she's gonna throw another Archer's Bolt, because why the heck wouldn't she? There's still so many of these guys.
Kelevars, Ginjacks, Benjis, or Arn?
She's gonna go for the one that is flanking Benji, because she's been trying to get that one down.
All right, and that's with an
That's
advantage.
a 17 to hit.
That's with
and that
advantage,
one's with advantage.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, that means I actually get triple advantage. So one moment.
Oh, that's right. Elven accuracy.
That would be a 25 to hit.
Oh,
so that's
that definitely hits.
It's worth it to crit fish. Okay.
It is.
Um.
That's all Benji's doing right now is crit fishing.
Yeah. So that's 7 on that guy who she's been just pelting the entire time.
That's 3. Yeah, he's looking. He's holding his own, but he's not holding his own for much longer. As he's just starting to stagger, and you can see he's worn. All right. Any movement from you?
No, she likes it in her little spot that she's found.
All right, Ginjack, you're up. Holding on to Sean's
That's up again, but is Oakley moving at all?
Oh, let me find out. Yes, she is starting to. She will be on her feet next round. She stands,
Next round? Not
she
this
stand-
round?
She stands up, but she can't do anything as she's getting up. So, and you can see she looks exhausted. But
she's unwounded.
She is unwounded, yes.
All right, for my action, I'm going to channel divinity. I'll use the ability. 25 hit points. And I'm going to be greedy and give myself... I'm down to 3. No, I'm down to 5. And so I'm going to give myself 14.
Okay.
To bring me up to 18.
All right.
Oh, 19, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And that leaves 10. But no one else is hurt, I think. I know Benji's close to full. Kelevar, are you hit?
I'm still good, surprisingly.
And I know, why am I always the one who got the shit kicked out of it? Thank you, James, for focus attacking him.
I'm actually not focus attacking. Okay. One at a time.
Yeah, right. Start with Ginjack, right. Yeah, I'll just channel it into Ogilvy because she may have taken damage from the ice storm or whatever. No one else is. I can only heal up to half of your health, so and I'm pretty sure no one else is under half.
Okay.
All right, and then I'm gonna take the pestle and smack the guy. I've got the pestle and smack the guy that's attacking Kelevar.
All right.
And I just say, just please get them. Get these bastards off me. That's a natural 20.
That hits.
And so this is plus 3, 18 points of damage.
With that, you watch as Pestle crack against the top of the skull, and this guy just crumbles to the ground.
Good pestle. Good pestle. And if I move, opportunity attacks me, so I'll just hold my shield up and say, well, I say no. I just say, just finish him. And that's my turn. Oh, and also, thank you, Shantae. And I just pull some dry leaves off.
Right, and that brings us to Arn, who, now that another one has dropped, his anger continues to increase. However, can no longer just consume them. He's gonna take his wrath out on Boogalai, because that is his target. Not with that, he ain't. I don't think so. I think her AC is higher than that. Look. Yes. So as she's standing up, he swings wildly at her, and just barely misses. But all right. And then bonus action, he's gonna plunge the dagger again. If he gets that one hits. 1d4, so 2 plus 5, that's 7. Okay. Alright. And then that brings us to supplies. This one's going to continue to try to attack Ginjack. Uh, 22 hits. A great axe. Uh, 12 points. Ginjack. The other one's going to attack Benji. You are not reckless right now, correct, Benji?
No, I am. I am
You are?
reckless.
Okay. You're just holding strong. 12 plus 6. 17 hit you, Benji?
17, yeah.
All right. Ooh! 18, so 9 points.
Okay.
As this one brings a great axe straight down on you. You use all your endurance to kind of push through the pain. But yeah, it's a pretty heavy blow there. Kelevar, you're up. Benji, you're on deck.
Yeah, problem is that I'm just like, oh gods, I don't really have a lot of battle stuff. You know what? I'm gonna use my cantrip True Strike on on our main douche. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but just to get some insight on his defenses.
Go for it.
It's just point and go. Tell me your secrets, sort of stuff. So.
And you're pointing at the which one?
Our number 1 douche for the gauntlet.
Oh, Arn. What does True Strike require? Or like, what does it ask for?
Let's see. You point a finger at a target in range. Your magic grants you a brief insight into the target's defenses. On your next turn, you gain advantage on your first attack roll against the target, provided that the spell hasn't ended.
Okay. I would say stuff that you probably have already figured out, but it would make sense to know that is his armor class is 17. He's currently raging, and specifically the gauntlet is providing him with a magical resistance, so he gets resistance against all magic attacks.
Cool, fun stuff.
Yeah. Nasty.
Gosh, it's just a cantrip though, so I don't think I can really do anything beyond that.
But whoever attacks him gets advantage for this next round, or is it just you?
1 second. I get advantage on my first attack.
Got it. So then you've got to decide: are you going to run up and stab him?
You know what? Sure. Why the heck not?
Get advantage.
Yeah, fun stuff. I'm not going to regret this at all. Not bad. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Oh boy. And it's going to be a joke. 5.
5 points.
Hey, every hit point helps.
Every hit point helps, absolutely. He's going to take a second attack. You can see that once Ogly came up, he is focused strictly on her. So it does give you that opportunity to kind of put some extra hits into him, but he's going to focus on her.
And that is all I can do at the moment.
That's going to hit. That's a 17 hit. And that is 2d6, I believe. Yep, 2d6. Okay. And then he is going to stomp the ground, give out a new roar, and I need everyone within 30 feet to give me a wisdom saving throw, DC 14. See if Ogly does it as well.
16?
Anything under a 14, you are feared, and you need to use your entire turn next turn to run as far away from him as possible.
Oh no.
So Benji and Ogly are running. All right. That puts him down. Benji, bye.
So I gotta go 40 feet. So.
Yep. Whatever direction you want to go, but it's your full movement.
Nope. Didn't mean to do that. Where is the?
I'll kill that. Don't worry about that.
Thank you. Wrong one. 40 feet. Yeah, I'm out. I peace.
Running out the gate.
Benji is just like deuces. I'm out. Like, and she just straight up.
So you won't take an attack of opportunity from Arn. However, you will take an attack of opportunity from the other Goliath. 16 hit.
Says yes.
All right. Uh, 7 points.
Okay.
All right. And then you can't approach. Let me make sure I got this one right. So, where's my war cry? Can repeat a saving throw at the end of its turn, ending the effect on a successful save, and you're frightened for 1 minute. So you can't approach within. You can't approach him until your fear is worn off. So give me another wisdom save, please, at the end of your turn.
Oh, this sucks. 11. Still feared.
Still feared. So you can't approach him any closer.
Okay.
You don't have to run, but you can't approach him.
Gotcha.
Right. Ogoliah's going to do the same thing. She's going to take off. Let's see.
As she's running, I yell at her, "Oh, come on!"
3, 1, 2, 3, up. Way up. She's gonna. Excuse me, pardon me. Bye. Gotta go.
Hey, she gets it. Why are we here?
She's like, sorry.
Why are we here?
All right. Let's see. Who hasn't rolled the D4 in a while?
And 2 of them should be blocked off.
2 of them are
From
blocked off
attacking.
this round. Yep. Chris, you can roll this one. So if you roll a 1 or a 4, you're good.
Let's go.
Yep.
That's the one.
Heck yeah.
You just see the Jarl of Storm just kind of bow to you with a nod. You still need to prove your worth, so that's why he's not completely stopped yet, but he's giving you your chance. Aerwyna, you're up.
All right. Do I do something useful or do I keep trying to talk to
Spirit.
the chieftains? It's really cool though.
It's really cool though.
It's really cool though. She's gonna try to go for all 4. Like that means that he is out of the running with all of them.
Well,
for favor.
the frost one will return next turn.
Yeah, but
Still,
it's the map.
It's the schematic, yeah.
She's gonna speak to the chieftain of flames and goes, "I feel your rage," and her voice starts to spark and click like a bonfire that you have just thrown a bunch of whale oil on. From the whalers out on the ports, that she remembers that tone of the fire that would catch and click and burn. She is going to I feel your anger, your rage. It is inside of us as well. He has brought such shame upon all Goliaths. We must strike him down.
Ooh.
I hope you get a natural 20, man.
It's a 24 at least.
So you get to pick. So with his, and I'll say we're going to change it up a little bit. Well, no, we don't have to. Where do you want to point his? Currently, you get this almost sense that you are looking through his eyes. And you can cast a wall of fire from the point of the fire giant.
From the point of the fire giant?
Actually, with the 24, you can cast it for the next 2 turns.
And it has to be in a straight line, or can it be on a diagonal?
I would say because of the way that the element worked, it would have to be in
Okay.
a straight line.
Okay. Well, you know what? Let's fucking go for Arn. Fuck
Okay.
that guy.
So as a fire rips through 50 feet from one side of the arena to the other, burning Arn, he's going to take his first set of 6. And because he's in it for the round, take another. That'll be 9 points.
And you know what? Just because it's probably not gonna work, but because you said spells, but archery is not a spell; it is a class feature. So she's gonna try. I mean, I guess she could kill this other guy. She's gonna try and kill that other guy. Never
Okay.
mind. Stop his drain. Drain the drain.
Drain the drain.
Oh, and she has advantage on this one still.
Mhm.
So I'll just.
That
No, I
natural.
can't roll that in. Heck yeah! There we go.
There it is.
Oh.
Critical hit
It's 3.
for 6 plus 4 for 10.
Oh, look at that. Yeah. You said for 10?
Yeah.
Yeah. So as this fire rips through the arena, it catches the Goliath off guard as the piercing ray of starlight straight through his chest as he collapses to the ground. Another one perishes under the power of the starlight. That one did not look like Vinny.
Yeah, that's okay. She just had like a post-traumatic flashback of killing Vinnie Jones in the back as he fled from the party. It's fine.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do, Aerwyna?
You know what? We're gonna move. 10, 15, 20, 25. And she's gonna put herself in between Arn and Ogilai as she is turning chieftain after chieftain against Arn, even if it's just for a turn. She is going to get all 4 to turn their backs on him, if only for a second. Because you know what? Fuck that guy. He came in not ready to fight him with hand-to-hand or sword. She came in to outsmart and outmaneuver him.
Love
and
it.
Fuck his shit.
Love it. All right. Yeah, this has been fun. All right, let's do this. Ginjack, you're up. Oh, you're unmuted.
I'm all hurting here. All right. I've got a Goliath on me. How's he look?
I mean, all the Goliaths are looking pretty beat up at this point.
And he's got black eyes and he's all berserked up, right?
Yep.
All right, no conversation then. I'm gonna give him the toll.
Okay. The toll.
I said, you are wanting, and maybe someday. Well, no, I won't be negative. Oh, goddess, please. Deprive this vile creature, or deprive this poor, cursed soul of his life. He has to make a DC 14 save, wisdom
All
save.
right. He has no wisdom. Let's see what happens. He fails.
Then he takes well, this should be a D12.
Yes.
11 points of damage.
And ooh, he's staggering.
And then I say, oh, we're not done yet. Pestle.
Whack.
Here's some pestle for you.
Okay.
23 to
is gonna hit.
And here's a little bit of pestle damage for you. This is +3. 7 points.
With that, Pestle once again right against the top of the head as it cracks the skull as this guy collapses as well.
I stagger as I'm in terrible condition. I yell, "Hey, Arn! You're all out of juice bags! You son of a bitch!" And that's my turn. Oh, hang on. I think I'm gonna take the better part of Valor's discretion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 30 feet. I won't try to. Oh, actually, no. I don't want to get between Benji and him. I'll go over here. And that's it for me.
All right. As you watch Arn singeing from fire as he just steps 1 foot out of the flames next to Kelevar, and he looks down at you. Wasn't the one I wanted to kill. Why not? And he will take both his action and bonus action at Kelevar. First one's gonna be nope, unless you have a really low AC.
No.
It's a 13.
No.
Okay, and then he'll do his dagger. Wow, y'all are getting lucky. That's a 12.
Nope.
As the rage of the Jarl are not only cursing the lands, but also cursing the dice. Because Arn is just not rolling. Alright, that brings us to Kelevar. As the Goliaths are dead.
Whew. So real quick, I did roll a 4 for the fear. Would that mean I'm running away as fast as I can?
Oh, you rolled a 4? Oh, and this is your first round to it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so you'll be running as fast as you can away.
Easy enough for me. That explains why he missed both times.
Ah!
Pretty much. Oh God, why? Oh wait, is that 35? No. I think that puts me over here. Far away from all this shit! And that's just what I'm gonna do and call it good, because I'm afeared.
Okay, I need you to roll me your wisdom save. I think it's a DC. What did I say it was? No, I have it. DC 14.
Yeah, I rolled an 8.
Yep, you're still feared.
Okay, cool. Cowering in a corner, crying.
Benji, you're going to keep running, or you're going to stand where you're at. Your choice.
Oh, I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay.
Even though I'm scared, I'm gonna try to fight this fear.
Okay.
Quick question.
Yep.
How many rounds has it been?
1.
No, I meant since the start of the battle.
Oh, 6.
Okay, so I have 4 more rounds of rage.
Okay.
I have my own javelins, and I believe this will be at disadvantage.
Correct.
But I will reckless, making it a normal attack.
Okay.
I gotta take great weapon off. This is not gonna count.
No,
And I'm gonna throw.
This is not going to, like, you can't cut the arm off with this one.
Yeah, I gathered that.
Just making sure, because if you roll double 20s, I'm like, no, the arm doesn't come off on a piercing attack.
This would be when I roll a fucking natural 20. 17.
17 meets. So you still hit.
And I believe I still get my rage bonus, right?
Correct. Because it's a javelin, yes.
That's 12 points of damage to him.
Nice.
For the first attack, and I'm gonna take out another javelin, and I'm gonna throw a second one.
All right.
21.
21 hits.
He's gonna take another 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And now I roll a wisdom save.
Okay.
All
I
right.
have also used the wrong thing.
What?
I have also used the wrong measuring
Oh.
thing.
Let's go. I am not feared no more.
I'll put this right here.
What are you putting? What?
Oh, I was measuring and it created like a weird sparky thing. So it's
Oh.
not on top of this. It's fine. You live over here now.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, so as you see that you're able to hit him twice, you break away from that fear and you are prepared to attack.
I pick my great axe back up, and I kind of point it at him menacingly. And that is the end of my turn.
All right. That's her turn. She only has melee weapons, so she can't come closer. She has to stay.
Oakley, give me my shield.
Oh, here. She like just drops
Object
it
interaction.
to you.
Object interaction free. Give me.
Yeah, she hands it off to you.
Okay.
And she will. She's gonna try to break out. Nope, she is still feared. All right, that brings us to the Jarls.
All right.
So we have currently you have full control of 2 and 1 and 2. Well, you don't have full control, but you have you're balancing them. So let's do you then. You roll the d4.
Okay.
1.
Heck yeah, lightning guy.
Still
He's
holding.
just sitting.
Still holding strong.
Mhm.
Next round, the 1 will go away, and you'll just have the.
Yeah.
And I will say that 2 is out for good too. So
Okay.
you have control of it for 2 rounds, and then after that, he feels like he is satisfied with this trial, and he will stand down.
Okay.
All right. Your turn.
Is it an action for me to move the fire, or can I?
So the
Or is
fire
it a-
can't be moved, but you can strike
Okay.
another up.
Okay.
As if you can't control the fire, he controls
Okay.
the fire.
Okay. You know what? Fuck this guy.
Rip through him again.
Will that be my action though?
No, that's
Okay,
your control
yeah.
of the jar.
You know what? Move that fire. That fire goes away. Another fire right where he is, motherfucker.
Oh no, they don't go away.
Oh, yeah, no. Let's make another one then. Double fire. Fuck that guy.
Alright, and that will
And-
get 2d6 automatic.
And she is going to turn to the final chieftain.
Uh-huh.
If I'm remembering correct, is Cloud, right? Or is it a different?
Hill.
Oh no, Hill. All right.
Drop boulders on people.
Drop boulders on people. Chieftain of the Hills, as her voice starts to, you guys probably don't understand it unless you do speak Primordial, but it is like a rock slide, an avalanche of rock and stone grinding against each other as she shouts out to the final chieftain. This chieftain allowed a plague upon the mountainside. He did nothing as a giant dragon ripped its way through the hills and dales of Icewind Dale. Show us your power, your might. He cannot stand.
All right. Huge roll.
That is a nat 20, baby.
All right. Every round, starting now, you get to drop 1 boulder on an area. It's a 3x3 area, and it is 2d8 damage.
All right,
Bludgeoning.
you know where that boulder's going, right?
Yep.
It's gonna acme slam into Arn.
Acme
Let's
slam?
go.
I don't know what
Acme,
I know.
like a yeah.
All right, so that's going to drop there. Now that is literally a giant rock coming from the sky, just to the ground. So that is actually completely blocked off area as well. As Arn is going to take 2d8, 7 more points. As the Jarls are not happy. and you have pleased them with your plea. All right, Ginjack, you're up.
Oh, I want to
Oh.
do two. I have a bonus action.
All right,
I'm gonna take my shield on my hand as my object interaction.
okay.
I'm gonna bonus action Shillelagh the spoon. He's gonna get a spoon to the face
All right.
next round, and she is gonna close in because right now her friends are scared. And you know what? This is the time for a small town hero to do something really dumb. And she's gonna put herself right in front of Arn's face and goes, "All right, are you ready to deal with me now?"
We
10 points is so cool.
we have an Aerwyna Gamgee going on right now. Ladle in hand, like let's kick some ass.
Just be glad I have a real shield and not the serving tray that I've been using the entire time. Otherwise,
Yeah.
this might be embarrassing in front of your bosses.
All right. Anything else from Aerwyna?
That's it.
All right, Ginjack, you're up.
I'm not meleeing him. Not while I have Kastle.
All right.
And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Move up one. I look at Ogly and I just say, "You're really disappointing me here, Ogly. Come on." Did she make her save? Or is
Oh.
No, she didn't. She's still feared.
Ay, hey. Okay.
Whatever was attacking her before this started is still in her somewhere to keep this fear. But she didn't fail. Or she failed her save.
Vile, vile, vile magic. Here, I got a bell for you, Arn. And I give him the toll.
Give him the toll. And that is
DC 14.
okay.
Wisdom save.
Double 16s. That's not gonna do anything.
I don't understand. 16 and 16 is 32. He gets 2 D20 to save?
No. So I'm just rolling it as an advantage because I don't have advantage set for this character. So he gets either
okay.
a 16 or a 16, but he's doing it at advantage.
All right, fine. Then nothing happens.
Yep.
And then Trusty Pestle.
Okay, swing, pestle, swing. Yeah, so I have to click the arrow to make sure what the actual dice roll
Oh,
are
okay.
every time.
Sure, no problem. It was just confusing the hell out of me.
Nope, you're good. That hits.
And Pestle, this is +3.
Yep.
6 points.
Nice. He's not looking good. Not at all. All right, and he's going to see the challenge of Aerwyna. He's going to step out of the fire because fire hurts. He's going to take his d6 of damage from that.
That's right. Continue to be insulted. Just wait till I drop more rocks on you.
Just wait until I drop more rocks. And he's going to do both a melee attack and his bonus on you now. So
Bring it.
Well, that's not gonna do it. So the first attack misses.
Yeah.
18 hit.
She's going to use shield, motherfucker.
As the dagger tries to plunge into you with the gauntlet on.
Yeah, spectral light erupts from Aerwyna, a beam of moonlight, as she just stands in like a power she didn't even know she had. And you know what that power was? Asking for help and speaking to people and getting them to see the world differently. And that is the true power that Aerwyna has learned today.
All right. That brings us to Kelevar.
I mean, I'm still afeared, I'm assuming, unless there's something you want me to roll.
Yeah, so you have to roll your DC at the end of your round. So you can't move closer, and anything you do to Arn is going to be technically considered as going to be at disadvantage if you wanted to try something. Otherwise, you just roll your DC check and see where you're at.
No, it's going to be screaming and crying now, crawling behind the little throne chair here.
Okay. Roll me your DC, or roll me your Wisdom save.
10.
10 still hold. He's still feared. Crawled behind the Jarl's chair, just in a fetal position,
Full on
crying.
crying, like, I should have listened to my mother, I should have been an undertaker, like the rest of the family. God, my cousin Gale, like, god dang it, he went to be a cleric for the Raven Queen, and he's fine, he's safe, he's not doing any of this crap.
All right. Being there as well, he's going to. Oh, that's what he'll do. That sounds like my fun. He's going to reach out with that gauntlet and try to clinch you with a vampiric touch.
Okay.
Aerwyna. So that's going to be a wisdom save, 14.
Wisdom save.
Yep.
That's gonna be a 22, baby. He rocked up to the wrong tavern
He did.
at this point.
So he's gonna do. So it's gonna be 2d8. So man, I can't roll for good. And it's So yeah. So 3 divided by 2 is 1. So yeah, take 1 point of necrotic damage, and because
Ouch.
it failed, he didn't get to return it to his body. So
Yeah.
he's not too happy about that.
We're not gonna talk about how much HP Aerwyna has right now. There might be a reason why she's being dumb.
Benji, you are up. Angered, vicious. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna run past Ugly, and I'm gonna run right up to this guy, and I'm gonna do what Benji does best.
Hey Benji, welcome to the fight.
That was a lovely speech. You know what? You're doing great, honey.
You're doing great, honey.
Get that
I will
gauntlet,
let
get it.
you
Get it,
describe
get it.
this.
So I think Aerwyna, Benji doesn't know what Aerwyna is saying, but I think she understands like the spirit of the nature in which Aerwyna is talking.
Okay.
And she's watching these ancestral guardians kind of like she's watching their mannerisms.
Mm-hmm.
So she's seeing as they start to calm down and how Orin is doing worse and worse and worse as the battle progresses. And I think she takes that moment and that fear that she has and she pushes it down deep and she charges. And as she charges, she takes her great axe and she kind of spins it like a baton, kind of like a flag. And she goes straight through the arm.
So as
like she takes off, she cuts him at
Arn
like the
held
yeah.
the hand to the shoulder of Aerwyna, before he was able to pull it away, Benji charges in and with one swoop, just straight through.
Yes.
So what I'm gonna do with this, because I would hate to have it with the attack hit the way it is. I don't want to lose that power, that presence.
Okay.
Roll your damage as if you didn't get a crit, but he is losing a hand, which means his magic resistance is gone, and his dagger is on the ground.
So just roll normal hit.
Just roll a normal hit.
Okay. I did not do Great Weapon Master, so
No.
it's just 12 points of damage.
But yeah, he is no longer gaining magical resistance. He is no longer holding onto the dagger. And you have noticed that his rage has halted. So he is bleeding profusely as
Get it.
Ogilai is going to try once again. As you watch her fear just continue to push her farther and farther away.
I just turned around. I'm like, no, come back.
And I'll say, actually, with the amount of it, she would just run. She ran completely out of sight.
Fuck.
So,
Okay. I still have a second attack. How bad is Orin looking?
Arn is looking rough.
Um,
Go for your second attack.
yeah, I'm gonna attack him again.
You going Great Master this time?
I will. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. I have to turn it back on. My mind is like blank right now.
I'm almost guaranteeing if you do Great Master and you hit him, you will kill him this round.
That is only a 16 to hit.
16 just misses. Do you have
And I
anything
don't-
that you can add to it? Does anybody have anything that they have?
Did he lose any armor when he lost the gauntlet?
He did not. The armor is his
Let
own.
me read this real quick. Hold on. Because I think it doesn't. I think as long as I get a natural 20, I still get to hit with my bonus action.
I was gonna say it, but you got there in the end.
Yeah, I still get to hit with my bonus action.
All right, one more chance.
Don't fail me now. 18.
There you go. Let's see what the damage looks like. Let me say before we do it, hold on. So
Okay.
he has 112 health total. You guys have done 98.
Jesus.
You have done 98 health.
14.
You need 14 damage.
You shouldn't have told me.
23.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll do it.
With that,
And wait, may I?
all yours.
I insist on a decapitation.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna make promise
'Cause I
on
already
what I
drew
said
it.
to him. I take his head off, and is this man bald? Is
Yes.
this Goliath bald? So I grab him by the ear and I chop where that line was where I first tried to cut his head off, and I just rip his head off of his body, and I kick his body into the wall of fire.
As the wall of fire just consumes the rest of the Goliath's body, resting there. You smell that just burning smell of heat. Oh my god! Oh,
Oh,
the amount of comics that are coming from this battle are going to be amazing. Oh, so good. As you watch the head. Oh my god, you're gonna make me cry. This is so. Oh my goodness, this is incredible. Wow. Let me get back to it. As his body falls to the ground, limp, you watch as a seizing, blackish flame kind of start to burn within the fire itself as his body starts to just dissolve into nothing. His head standing there in your hand still holding by the ear, his mouth agaped. The flames die down. The Jarls position themselves in a much more reverent position as the four of you are now standing in front of full-sized giants in spectral form, waiting, watching. What do you do?
I drop my axe and I pick Aerwyna up and I kind of throw her in the air and I'm screaming. And I'm just like, I didn't think that was gonna happen like that.
I think Aerwyna is just gonna get kind of thrown around like a rag doll for a second.
Of course.
And then as soon as she gets on her feet, she is going to address the chieftains.
Oh, that's funny. You thought I'll put you down.
Yeah, okay. From Benji's shoulder, where I am now being sat on her shoulder, to be taller, obviously, but not as tall as them. It is a sign of respect in their culture, I assume. And
even on top of her shoulders, you are barely touching a kneecap.
It's okay. It's about the symbolism, I guess. Benji decided to do this. We're gonna go with the bit. And she is going to go into speaking again, and she is going to speak in primordial, now like a mixture of snow and fire and the stone under the earth and the frost of the wind. And she is going to go, our business is complete with the champion of the Sky Tower. You have one chieftain left who has not besmirched the title at all. You know who you must choose to lead your people into this time of change. We cannot live as we have always done. And you know it, I know it. We can feel it in the earth. We can feel it in the storms that reek across this land. You need to choose what future your people, the Goliaths, will have. And your choice will shape Icewind Dale and its future.
The Goliaths, or not the giants, pause, and you each hear in reverence the storm giant stand. You can see it now fully. These are not aberrations; they are full-sized. There, as he states, "You are champions among all of the Icewind Dale. Your choices have proven worthy for a gift only given." As his chair starts to slide to the right, as he's pushing it, revealing a set of stairs going down.
Okay. It'd be rude for us not to check it out, Benji, and I'm on your shoulder.
Yeah, I have Aerwyna on this shoulder, and I have Oren's head on this shoulder, and I'm just walking down, walking down the steps. Come on, guys! Oh, where did Kelevar go? Kelevar?
You can put me down and go pick him up. I think he's been crying in a corner for quite some time.
I mean, that's normal. I didn't think it would take this long.
I don't know why we're surprised, but we should. I feel bad. I feel like that was me at the start of this adventure, and now look where I am.
Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna put her down. Ginjack, do you see Kelevar? I haven't seen him since. Actually, I haven't seen him at all, really.
Well, I think he's behind that throne over there. Nice point. I'll stagger over to him and say, "Hey, little fella, he's all dead now. I think he'll be okay."
You're muted, Kelevar. We can't hear you behind the chair.
I saw it, but I didn't hear it.
But yeah, he's just quietly sobbing at this point, like his body is just aching from all the sobbing that he's done. Just like, oh God, why did I do this? Why did I come out here?
I gently pat him on the shoulder, and it says, "Oh, by the way, I heard you murmuring that stuff about your sister and the Raven Queen. You're in much better shape than she is, believe you me. Come on."
She's not the one getting nearly obliterated by walls of fire and axes swung at my head every
Yeah,
day. God,
but did
Griffin's
you
trying
die?
to eat me.
But did you die? You didn't. You're fine.
What did you do?
Yet, not yet. Ah! Just
The Earth Mother watches over us all. You're not ready to die just yet. And look, there's a hole in the ground, and I know you gnomes love that kind of thing, so come on.
that's racist.
What?
And I'm gonna
Aerwyna-
firmly kick him in the shin.
Aerwyna's just walking into the hole, rubbing her temples.
As they watch you step down a very large set of stone stairs, you go into what looks like a hallway, a single hallway that is present to 4 sets of braziers that are lit on 2 on each side. And it walks up to a door that has symbolization of the 4, almost like a cultural shift to, you can see the 4 different giant cultures, little depictions of how they lived during those times. And the door starts, the door is just closed at the moment.
she will wait for her friends to catch up with her.
Benji was behind Aerwyna.
Okay.
Yeah.
She heard crying and immediately left.
You handle
all
that.
right.
I'm gonna go this way.
I think it's
Benji-
money down there, so I'm gonna go.
Benji, you
Oh.
get one half the door, I get the other?
Yeah. Are you strong now too? Because you've
No.
gone through so many changes, and it's giving me whiplash.
No, I don't think so. But
Okay, let's try it. Oh wait, before we
Okay.
do this, can you message Oakley and see if she's okay? Because she just kind of ran, and I don't blame her.
I don't have that magic. That sounds like a Ginjack problem at this point.
Oh, no, I didn't pack that spell. But she should be
Oh.
back in it. I mean, he's dead. Oh, wait. Is that gauntlet still there?
No, the gauntlet burned up as well.
Disappeared? Okay.
Mhm.
I was gonna give it a vial to send it on its way, but if it's melted away, then fine.
No, the Jarls did not seem to like that either. So they burned that thing.
I kind of figured.
Respect.
Okay. Let's get
All
this
right.
door.
I'm gonna take one half. You take the other.
Yeah.
Okay.
One half of what?
The door.
Yeah,
Oh.
there's some cool doors down here.
Okay. As
I-
you
And
Actually, I'm gonna look for Ogilvy
okay. You're not gonna go down.
before. Well, you didn't tell me. Did she come back?
She has not come back yet, no.
Yes, she's still running. Fine, I'll go down to the doors.
It's up to you. You can go look for her.
No, and miss out on this? Oh no. I think not.
So as you get close, you each push the doors, and as you do, you can hear these two large doors open to reveal a large chest sitting in the center. Chest is probably about 3 feet long, about 3 feet high, large treasure chest.
I feel like
with all 4 types of giants, their elements, and their culture.
I don't think we have to check this for traps, right? They wouldn't try to. I mean, after they
I
actively
mean-
just tried to kill us, I don't think they would try to kill us like this, right?
I would hope not. I mean, I'm hoping that my motivational speech was motivational enough for them not to want to motivationally murder me.
Oh, wait, you were talking to them? And as
Yeah.
as Benji is talking to her, she's gonna walk up to the chest and try to open it.
Yeah.
As soon as you just start getting closer, it starts to lift.
Ooh.
Oh, it's automatic.
This is a
And
fancy chest.
This is not. Can we keep the whole thing?
Yeah, let's just keep the chest
mean,
with us.
Good luck trying to carry that thing, but and you can see it is sealed to the ground. However, inside you see a plethora of silver, gold, and platinum.
We're rich.
Resting
Yay.
on the top of it, though, is a decorated horn with rings around it, each one representing a different giant culture. It is, you can see that by shifting and turning the mechanism that you should be able to utilize the giant's culture with the horn, as you have a horn of giants. Better name will come later. Anyway, as you do that, the braziers of all 8 that are sitting around you start to light in this blue flame. And you sit there for a moment, and as you do, you hear crying coming from down the stairs.
Oh, God.
And that is where we'll pick up next time.
All right.
Yay.
Thank you all for a wonderful adventure. It was a rough combat. And for those that are wondering, our wonderful barbarian will be finishing up next episode with this arc, where Benji will have to step away for a little bit. But be prepared. She'll be back life is just getting in the way at the moment, and we're gonna send her off right. So we will see you guys all next episode for episode 36, as we start to find new adventurers that are willing and excited to join us in the adventures of Icewind Dale. Thank you all very much. Chris, is there anything last you want to show off? Because it seems like you.
I think I showed everything off already,
Okay.
but I can do it again if you want.
If you'd like to. While he's doing that, real quick, does anybody have anything they've got going on this week? No? I'm not even going to ask Benji.
Okay, this is my shot of Arndt.
There we go.
Yeah.
That is cool.
That's so cool.
And then I did the first shot of Benji chopping his head off. And I didn't like it, so I tried doing it again.
I tried doing it
Yeah.
again.
Yes. That's cool as fuck.
That's awesome.
Just
Right.
artist things.
So just
And I'm sure this story will bleed other artworks potentially as well over the next 2 weeks.
I need an art of Aerwyna talking to giants.
Yeah, yeah. That was pretty cool.
I wish you luck in drawing it.
I can do it. I'll do it. It'll be stick figures, but I'll do it.
All right.
Yeah.
I know this was a long one, but I really wanted to give the party a chance to make a huge difference in Icewind Dale, and this was definitely a way to do so. The amount of ingenuity and ideas that came from this have not only sparked new adventures coming up, but new ways of dealing with combat. So from a game master, this was such a fun opportunity to challenge the players in ways that they weren't probably expecting. And I really loved the almost ending to this arc. It has been a while. We've been through a lot of changes, and we'll continue to go through more. But I'm gonna ask this, that you please like, share, comment on the social medias as we get these out there. It's the way we grow. It's the way we get more people here, and it's as we can continue to grow our heroes here in Icewind Dale, as we are gonna start our next adventure very soon. As there's still bad things out in the world that need to be taken care of. But yeah, hope everybody had a
Giant
good time.
mechanical dragons.
That, yes, that. We'll find out what's going on with that, and we'll send Benji off with a hero's farewell next adventure, and we find out what happened and who's crying. We'll find out all that information and more on the next episode of Dressed Quest. See you guys in 2 weeks. Good night. If you will, stick around and we will raid.